Welcome everyone to today's pick a card or pick a deck reading. Today's a bit of an ego boost reading. Today we're looking at what makes you so impressive. So we have 3 groups to choose from today. I laid out a deck we'll use for each group, and we're also going to draw a card from each deck to help you use your intuition as well. So this is group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. If one's calling to you right away, you can jump right to it. I am available for private readings. My website is linked down below. It's kittyoutsidethebox. If you're interested, I do have some new offerings. Thank you all so much for being here. Truly grateful for each and every one of you. Let's get a card for group number 1. Bottom of the deck, Child of Lanterns. So we do have the 3 of Flags, which is like the 3 of Swords in reverse here. Card for group number 2. We have the Hierophant. If you want to take a look on the back, we have the 2 of Pentacles. And what is the card for group number 3? What makes group number 3 so impressive? This card wanted to come out right away. We have the World card. On the back, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So here are 3 groups. Use your intuition. See which group is calling to you. If you need extra help, you could take a look at the timestamps below. Pause the video if you need more time. Again, the timestamps and chapters are below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. What makes you so impressive? So you are drawn to this deck here, the tarot for you and me, and the 3 of Flags or the 3 of Swords in reverse. I think we're going to put the tarot to the side for now. We also had this card at the bottom. Some of you guys might have been drawn to as well. So, well, let's first off start by saying thank you. Thank you so much, group number 1, for being here. I truly appreciate you spending your precious time and energy with me today. And thank you to your spirit guides, mine as well, for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages for group number 1 today. What makes group number 1 so impressive? Right off the bat, I can see group number 1, you are the type of people that can see the positive in every situation. You can make people laugh and smile in tough times. You're able to really just lighten up the mood. You have such a positive presence, and your way to really reframe situations, look at things, is really wonderful. A lot of you guys are healers as well. Maybe you've done a lot of healing, you've gone through a lot, but you guys definitely have a healing energy. You really lighten up tough situations. You're really a light in this world. So thank you for being you, group number 1. Let's start off with some oracle cards, and again, we'll get back to your tarot deck. Spirit, what makes group number 1 so impressive? Ooh, I need to grab another deck too. Let me just grab it before we get started with all these. It's just right over here. I don't know if it really counts as a deck, but it's one I made myself like years ago, just on some paper. Okay, got it. We'll do that. But I don't like when things are in frame. We'll get to it. Spirit, what makes group number 1 so impressive? Thank you, thank you, thank you. How beautiful this card is. Country Cottage. Number 7. It is time for the seeker to look within. What haunts you can only be faced by you. Wow, yeah, you guys have really done a lot of healing, and that's so impressive. You've really come through a lot. You've overcome so much. You've grown so much, evolved. You're very evolved spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You've come so far, and that is super impressive here. Some of you guys really may be great gardeners or really in touch, really in tune with nature and animals. It's on the bottom here. Yeah, animals are definitely connected to your spirit somehow, but horses, this is like, horses really remind me of freedom. Let's see what it says here on liberations here. Card number 18, unsure of how to break out of your cage, spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. Yeah, you guys have freed yourself maybe from a time period of negative thinking or negative situations, and you've really freed yourself. You guys are like a free spirit, and it's really, really beautiful. I feel like you've really broken out of your cage. I feel like what is that saying? You march to the beat of your own drum. Like you're authentic, you're unique, you're your own self. And I feel like, yeah, because you were attracted to this deck here, and I really feel like group number 1 is really authentic, is really unique. You are, your own special person, and you're true to yourself. That's why you come off as this wild, free spirit, because you're just being you, and it's such a beautiful thing, and it's a refreshing thing, because, a lot of people aren't that way. So I think that's part of the reason why your presence is so beautiful and so sought out. People love being around you. Spirit, what makes group number 1 so impressive? Wow. Knowing. Take the first step. Yeah, you guys take action. You go after your dreams. You go after your goals. You follow your inner compass, your inner knowing, your true path, your true calling. Let me push these up. You guys are initiators. You take action, yeah. Kind of giving me a little bit of Aries vibes. The horse, maybe some Cancer vibes as well. Wow, the spell is cast. Card number 30, let go. Yeah, you've totally let go of the past and healed. That keeps coming through here. That is truly impressive, to do the work, to do that inner work, to, let things go that no longer serve you. You've really done it, and Spirit's really recognizing you from that. That is truly impressive, and that is why you come off so aligned and so free, is because you've let go of what no longer serves you. And a lot of you guys are very intuitive, or you, group number 1, and look at group number 1 with card number 1. You guys are very intuitive. Whenever I see 144, some people think that's the number of like the chosen one. I don't use that terminology because I think we're all chosen, but I feel like you guys definitely are. Very intuitive, very connected to spirit. Some of you guys may practice witchcraft, or maybe you just really follow your intuition, or have your own spiritual practice in whatever way. Maybe it's not even a practice, like you're just a natural great manifester as well, I see, which is really impressive. But you definitely have a lot of angelic energy around you, and I see the number 44. I'm always like thinking that's my angels, your angels present with us today. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of tea quick. Let's get some more cards out. What makes group number 1 so impressive? The professional. Wow, you're definitely impressive in what you do for a living. I feel like you carry yourself very well. You respect yourself, your business, your work, whatever it is you do. You're very professional. Schoolgirl. But there's also this playful and fun side to you. Yeah. I feel like a lot of you might do a really good job at bringing fun into your work. And that's awesome. And again, maybe some of you guys are healers. Some of you guys could be teachers. You could do anything, work with animals. There's so many things coming up I'm seeing, because this is a general reading. Yeah, writers, readers, something artistic, whatever it is, your own path. I feel like you bring fun to what you do, and that's such a great thing, and that's why I feel like you're really thriving. And if you're not already there, I feel like you're really on the road to success, because you're doing what lights you up, what's fun for you, and that just makes it just flow. And also, you've let go of blocks, What makes group number 1 so impressive, Spirit? The Sentinel. Determination, certainty. I love how this is going over here by take the first step. Yes. You guys are determined. You're certain. You know what you want. When you know what you want, you're setting it and you go for it and you get it. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys definitely are creatives, aren't you? The musician, inspiration, gratitude. Yeah, you guys are my healers, my creators, my artists, my musicians. And healers and art can come in so many different forms. And wow, that's interesting. The poet was right underneath that. Let's see. I need to like push these together because I have an archetype card that's kind of big. That's what she said. Sorry, I'm feeling silly. Maybe that's scary. I mean, I'm silly naturally too, but I feel like you guys have some silly, fun energy to you. You know what? I'm gonna put. Sure. What makes group number 1 so impressive? Messiah. Serving humanity with humility. Since this is upright, we're really focused on that light attributes. You help others. Through what you do, you serve others. That's why I'm picking up on that healing energy. You serve people, you know, and that could be through your art, through whatever you do. And you maybe help people get liberated from their issues, their problems. Like, you teach people. Wow, and on the bottom here, we have mystic. Yeah, that's again confirmation of what we were picking up on earlier. Revels in the innate union with the divine. With that 1442, you're very connected to spirit. Very connected here. And very intuitive, very spiritual. That healing energy is all over this. You guys are very connected to spirit. And again, a lot of you might connect with spirit through nature, through animals. But also like that you serve spirit by helping others. Humanitarian efforts, healing. Spirit, what makes group number 1 so impressive? Ooh, okay, that's too many. We're gonna take what fell to the ground because I feel like that's always the strength card. You guys are so strong. That's kind of coming back full circle when we had the 30 flags, like how you guys maybe have broken free from tough times. You guys are so strong. You've really gotten through so much in life. You have so much strength, so much grace within you. And then the other card that came up was reversed, the 9 of flags in reverse, which is the 9 of swords in reverse. So I feel like through your strength, you might help others, like, because this is like, if it was upright, this would be anxiety, sleepless nights, worry, stress, but it's in reverse. So I feel like you've overcome something and you now, you know, have this vibe, like you're not as stressed. You're really stepped into your confidence here. You are so strong. We have Leo energy coming through. This also can be confirmation if you're watching this when I post it, Leo season. But I feel like there's just so much energy here, group number 1, that a lot of you are healers in some way. And again, we have the animal factor coming through, but also with people, helping other people with their problems. But also what's so impressive is you've overcome something stressful. You've overcome something difficult. That's all over your reading here. And that really is impressive because a lot of people will just stay in that energy and it's not their fault. Maybe they just don't have the resources, they don't know better, or, you know, that's just what they're choosing to do in this lifetime. But you chose to take the harder route because it's easier just to stay complacent. You chose to better your life. You chose to better yourself. You chose the higher road. You chose to live free. You chose to be happy, whatever it is. You made the choice. You took the action to help yourself, you know, and to improve your situations, to improve your mindset. And that is so impressive, honestly. Like, And I feel like because you've done that, now you're helping other people just by being you, but also a lot of you could be helping other people through your work. Again, I'm seeing a lot of people are like teachers or guides in some sort of way, healers, working with animals, working with people. It could really be any way you show up though. But you were determined to get out of a situation, and you did. And you let go of things. You let go of the stress, the worries. And that is so impressive. For real. Go you, group number 1. And I feel like maybe you don't give yourself as much credit as you should. You've come so far. What else, Spirit, for group number 1? We have the Hanged One in reverse. A lot of you might have had maybe something that you've overcome was sacrificing yourself for other people. Maybe like, people-pleasing tendencies. And that could be something a lot of you guys have overcome. Very impressive, because that's a hard one. And now you're willing to put yourself first, like in a non-selfish way. I feel like maybe before some people would have thought that was selfish. We have Fool cards. So yeah, a lot of Aries energies come through. And I feel like now you just have this vibe to you, carefree. You're willing to take risks. You're willing to try new things. And we have the 5 of Wands in reverse here. So I feel like there's something here, an end of conflict. You overcome conflict. You help other people overcome conflict. Other people, you've gotten out of a stagnant place. You've really done so much. You've come so far. And I feel like you needed to hear that today. Because a lot of us don't give ourselves credit, or we don't realize it, because a lot of us, we compare ourselves with an ideal. We compare ourselves with where we think we should be, and we don't take account of how far we've come. And your spirit guides today want you to look at your life and give yourself so much credit. You've come so far. You really have. It's incredible. It's impressive. It's truly incredible. Spirit, what makes group number 1 impressive? Any certain traits you want to acknowledge here? Wow, you guys have star quality. Yeah, I feel like that's part of your first, maybe. Some of you guys might be living this. Some of you guys, this could be confirmation, like that you're meant to share all that you've learned and all that you've experienced with other people. And yeah, mature is on the bottom. I think this has to do with spirit confirming that you've really come so far. You've really, no matter how old you are or young you are, you've really come so far with your mindset and how you view the world. You're so strong. You've really matured. We're getting some physical attributes here. So that makes sense when we look at this hangman. Look at her, like looking good. So a lot of you guys have attractive hips here too. So your looks are impressive too. A lot of this reading has been about your inner world, but you guys do have some really impressive physical attributes as well. You're very smart. Yeah, your hips and legs. In terms of what's impressive about you physically, it's definitely like, the hips, legs, like maybe you got little curves going on, or you're masculine, you're just really strong there, or something about that. Yeah, you guys are a head turner. You guys, Spirit wanted you guys to really know, and you really radiate confidence. I feel like that's part of you coming so far and healing and everything. So Spirit wanted to insert some physical things that are impressive, but really you shine from the inside out. You radiate this confidence. You are beautiful inside out. And that's where a lot of your beauty and, charm, all that comes from. But you definitely, of course, are impressive physically too. But the main message here is really how impressive it is, how far you've come, and what you've done with your life and where you're headed. Beautiful life, beautiful future ahead of you. And it's because you're making it happen. So go you, group number 1. You are impressive. You are amazing. I love you all so much. That concludes your reading. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you a little boost today. If you did get value from this reading, if you did enjoy it, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment if you wish. Engagement really helps me out, so thank you in advance. And if you'd like to book a private reading, again, my website is kittyoutsidethebox.com. I'll link that down below in case you want to check it out or pass it along to someone you think would benefit from a reading. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. You chose Tarot of the Owls and the Hierophant here. And then we had the 2 of Pentacles on the bottom. So we're going to leave this card here. We're going to get to your tarot deck in a bit. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to your guides, to my guides, for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What makes group number 2 so impressive? So you're attracted to the Hierophant and the Tarot of the Owls. Right off the bat, being attracted to the Tarot of the Owls, owls really make me think of intelligence. I feel like you guys are very intelligent, very wise. And that makes sense with the Hierophant card as well, because this is someone very educated. A lot of you guys could be teachers, mentors, guides. And I also pick up that a lot of you are very loyal. You're very committed. You know, when you commit, you're in it. You're a great friend, family member, partner, colleague, boss, whatever it is, mentor, guide. You're very committed. You do a great job. A lot of you guys could like specialize in something. A lot of you guys are very connected to spirit. You're very intelligent. Yeah. The intelligence is really coming through here. That's very impressive. But also your commitment to yourself, and your commitment to those you love. Some of you may be Taurus or have a lot of Taurus in your chart. If not, that's okay. Spirit, what makes group number 2 so impressive? Paper boats, 27. Stay afloat and don't tilt too much. A lesson awaits you. You see this fox here. Interesting. I feel like you guys are really able to like go with the flow. You see this, you know, it's going down a river, the boats are flowing down, they're going to go down and get them. A lesson awaits you. Yeah, I really do feel like there's something here with a lot of you guys could be teachers, or you've just had a lot of life lessons here. You've learned a lot and you're able to share that wisdom with other people. 27. Yeah, you guys have a lot of humanitarian vibes to you. You really help other people. You could really be into helping animals as well, especially because you chose an animal deck here. Like food people too. A lot of you guys might have hair that a lot of people find very impressive. Might be impressively long. Okay, there's another like fox there. I don't think there's foxes in all the cards. Interesting. See that? Clouds. Cloud scrying. Card number 6. Be still, for it's in the act of patience that guidance is met with clarity. Interesting. I feel like, yeah, you guys have really patient and chill vibes. You go with the flow. You don't really let things upset you. Maybe that's a lesson you've learned in this lifetime. And now, you know, maybe before you were reactive or got upset or whatever, but I feel like maybe not too. You could have always been chill, but you definitely feel like you have this really go with the flow chill vibe, which is really a very peaceful vibe. A lot of you guys, yeah, could be really connected to water, to nature. Cloud scrying. Some of you guys are very intuitive. We are spirit connected to spirit. Some of you guys may actually practice scrying. You're very patient, like it says. I feel like you're very clear-minded. This is going to be a lot of you guys could be air signs as well. Well, let's get more cards. We'll see how this all fits here. I feel like you guys are big daydreamers. You dream big. You're creative. You have a lot of great ideas. This came out in the last group too. Number 1, knowing. Take the first step. yeah, there's a lot going on in your mind that makes me think also of air energy. You have a lot of great ideas, a lot of wisdom within you as well. So a lot of that's coming back to that intelligence, that air energy. Like you know a lot, you have a lot to share, but you don't only have ideas, you actually act on them. Hmm. You guys are like those lifelong learning types I love. Always learning, always expanding, always, growing. You have a growth mindset, yes. And you really like follow your inner calling. You're very connected to spirit. You have your intuition's very strong. Card number 26, Witch's Brew. Seek alternative solutions. Yeah, you guys don't give up when things get tough. You'll keep seeking other ways out. Like you won't just settle. You'll make sure you find the solution. You'll take the steps in order to solve your problems or to achieve something. A lot of you guys could be into holistic stuff, like plant medicine, or like really into herbs, acupuncture, whatever it is. There's so many different alternative solutions, like health-wise or holistically, But this could be just about anything. I feel like you don't give up. You have a resilient spirit, a patient spirit. You're willing. You don't just, you're in. If you have a goal, you don't give up either. You're patient. You understand delayed gratification, and that is so impressive in this day and age. Everyone just wants, instant results. They want to see everything now, and if not, they'll just move on to the next thing. But not you. Like that it takes also initiating a great idea, but also sticking through it and committing. You're really good at committing to things. And that's how you're able to get things done and find different ways. It's like once you don't consider things a failure, you learn from them, and then you keep going and doing things differently, finding a different alternative here. Well, my cat woke up and is next to me now. You guys really are connected to animals, aren't you? Group number 2. Hi, Emmy. What makes group number 2 so impressive? Let's go. The Pilgrim. Opportunities and growth. No wonder this wanted to come out so bad. You guys go after opportunities. These ideas you have, things that come to you. And you have the growth mindset. Some of you guys really might like to travel. Okay, this reminds me of like Herman energy with this lantern here. And also the lantern is like following that inner wisdom, following that light. And look at that light in her hands there. Wow. But this is exactly what we're saying. Like you go after things and you don't give up and you keep growing, you keep expanding, you keep leveling up. It's so impressive because again, not everyone has that mentality. You guys are very aware. You do that self-reflection with that like hermit energy coming through too. You're able to reflect on what you've done in the past and you don't think bad about it. You're not like, oh, I'm such a failure. Instead, you seek alternative solutions. You find a way out. You're very self-aware, very intuitive, very connected to yourself, to spirit. You guys are very awake. The wakers is, but like you're awake to like, people say you're like woke, whatever. Like you guys are just very aware of how things work, how your inner world works. You're just very connected, very aware, very self-aware, and that's really awesome. That's very impressive, honestly. Group number 1. I'm sure you're aware that not everyone in this society is. I don't know if we're fully centered in the screen, but it's okay. Spirit, what makes group number 2 so impressive? Oh, hi. You want a pet? Okay. You guys hear that? She stands up and puts her paws on my chair and cries at me for pets. Give her a little booty rub. That sounds creepy, but a little part by her tail. Okay. Spirit, what makes group number 2 so impressive? The femme fatale. Interesting. And then we have the boho babe. Yeah, I feel like that's that like go with the flow energy that's coming through. But what I feel like with the femme fatale, this is like if you want something, get it. You go after it. You seek that growth. You seek a way to get it. That's like what I'm seeing here. It's like something catches your eyes, it's yours. And you don't really take no for an answer, but like not in a bad way, you know? Like you're like, you will find a way to make things work. You have confidence. You have a lot of confidence in yourself. You come off as very confident, but at the same time, you're really easygoing and you don't take everything so seriously. And yeah, you just have a really overall great vibe. For real. Okay, let's get some more cards for group number 2, Spirit. Warrior. Yeah, you guys are badass. You'll get things done. This came out as a card recently in a reading. I wonder if you guys were that group a few days ago. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrificing and conquering the ego. For real, that's you guys. What we're saying, like, you have ideas, you want something, you stay disciplined. You don't just give up. That's this warrior energy here. Oh, goodness. So you have this warrior energy, but you also have this poetic energy. You know, you have this tough and sweet side, like, and the tough side isn't even like Mr. Tough Guy, you know, maybe because we have this, but it's like you're just willing to put in the work. You're willing to go after your goals and stay strong and disciplined and focused. A lot of you guys are really good with your words. You're very charismatic here, because even this owl has like an audience right here. You're very, yeah, some of you guys might actually be really good at poetry, writing. And also it's interesting, it says expresses soul insights in symbolic language. I feel like that, and that symbolic language is like this cloud scrying, looking in the sky here. You guys are very connected. You see symbolism like through animals, through the clouds, through synchronicities, through numbers, numerology, all of that. You really understand like the language of the universe, of the earth, of spirit. And I feel like you're also able to communicate really well. So like 2 things coming through from that card. Yes. Love your vibes, group number 2. Spirit, what makes group number 2 so impressive? Wow, that really wanted to come out. That was on the bottom before. You are really able to balance everything. Like, see how those coins are balanced above? And look at the infinity symbol. Limitless potential you do have. You're able to balance things, keep things afloat. Some of you guys may work 2 jobs or like have a job and also a side business or a hobby that takes up a lot of your time that you really love, but you're able to handle that with grace. And that's really impressive. 6 of Wands. You guys have a lot of community support, a lot of people that want to hear what you have to say, see what you're doing. You guys have this, seriously, the warrior, like champion energy to you, star quality to you. I feel like you're meant to be in the spotlight in some way. King of Wands, yeah. Fiery energy coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A lot of you guys could be business owners or have some idea, and this is spirit like telling you, like, you know, I feel like you guys already know what we've been talking about. When you act on this idea, when you implement this, you will be successful. Follow your passions, which I feel like you will. But the King of Wands is like exactly what we've been talking about. Someone who knows what they want and goes after it, follows their passions and doesn't give up. So I'm not surprised to see that out here at all. What else, Spirit, for group? The Emperor. For real, like what? Gets things done. You are able to see things from a higher perspective, make a plan, stick to it, stay disciplined. You guys are natural leaders. More Aries energy coming through here. Wow. You guys really are natural leaders for real here. If you guys didn't realize that already, you are. But you're action oriented, your ability to make plans, stick to them, seek solutions, not give up. That is all over the spread. That is really what Spirit's pointing out is the most impressive thing about you right now. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're gonna see what characteristics this could be that Spirit wants to highlight before we go. Spirit, what else? What else do you want to point out about group number 2? Ooh, we're getting into physical stuff. You guys are sexy. And you have an empowering presence. Hell yeah, the Emperor, King of Wands, Hierophant. That makes so much sense. You are empowering. And I think this goes with the femme fatale. You guys are really attractive too, and that's impressive. Yes. And you're authentic. Very authentic to who you are. And charismatic. Yes, we're with the poet here. Spirit's really confirming everything we've been talking about. I love that. You are very charismatic. You have a voice that is meant to be heard. You really do. You are very talented. You are pretty freaking impressive, group number 2. You really are. Look at all this. Well, that concludes your reading, group number 2. I hope this resonated. I hope this gave you a little boost and made you realize just how far you've come, all the great things about you, because there are so many. And Emmy just agreed. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. Engagement really helps me out, so thanks in advance. And if you'd like to book a private reading, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. Thanks again for being here. I love you all so, so, so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. What makes you so impressive? Before we get into it, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing some of your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What makes group number 3 so impressive? So you were all attracted to the card 21, the World card. And on the back, we also had the 10 of Pentacles. And right off the bat, I'm seeing what's really impressive for you is really how much you've completed in this life. Because we have the World card here and also the 10. These are both completions. And this is, you could have really done so much. The way you've shown up in the world, projects you've done, businesses, jobs, children, raising pets, there's so many things. I feel like you've just done a lot. You've gone through a lot. You've completed a lot. You've grown so much. And that really is super impressive. And I feel like Spirit wants to remind you today how much you really have accomplished. Because a lot of times we can forget that. We're always looking to the next goal or comparing ourselves to others or to an ideal. But Spirit's calling you to look backwards today and look at how much you've accomplished. You've done so much. And I think there's also this message coming through about having like a really great mindset. I feel like a lot of you guys have a growth mindset, a positive mindset. The way you view the world is just really beautiful. Look how happy this woman looks there, smiling, laughing. But yeah, definitely what's being highlighted right away for group number 3 is all of your accomplishments throughout this lifetime. You've done so much. All right, let's get some cards out. We'll get to the tarot deck again later. Do some oracle first. Spirit, what makes group number 3 so impressive? We have Cancer, card number 3. Call yourself back from space and time to feel, sense, and reflect on the oceans of your presence within. Some of you guys may be a Cancer. You don't have to be. But Cancer is also about like family, loving, nurturing. So I feel like you guys really are. And we had that 10 of Pentacles here. You're someone that is just so good at showing up in your family, with your friendships, with your loved ones, with your pets, with those you care about. I feel like you're just someone who's really nurturing and always there for others, kind of like caregiver, but just a great person, someone that can always lean on. For those of you who are mothers, that's definitely something on your path that's, how you handle it is very impressive. Cat mom, dog mom. It can be even mothering a business. I just feel like there's something about you that's very nurturing, and again, it could be fathering too. And then on the bottom, we have Rewild. Let your soul's garden grow, setting yourself free and allowing mysteries to surprise you. Card number 29. I feel like you guys have, this free spirit. You set yourself free from maybe something in the past, maybe you're in like a bubble here and you set yourself free from something. You have a free spirit. You're very authentic. A lot of you could be really connected to nature, to animals. I love that this vibe. It's very peaceful, yet fun and free and happy. That's the energy coming through for you. Let's see what else. Spirit, what makes group number 3 so impressive? Card number 40, as above, so below, manifestation. Ooh, you guys have manifested a lot in this lifetime. You're powerful manifestors. And I feel like you're also really connected to spirit. Look in the world card how she's looking up. She's like, in the world, like, but connected to spirit. You guys are very connected to spirit. You understand, like, you're very connected to nature that's coming through. It's like a lot of you guys are very spiritual, and also because you chose the deck, the Light Series Tarot too. I feel like you guys are very spiritual, empathic. You have a lot of esoteric wisdom. Oh, Emmy agrees. That's making me think of family too for breakdown to that. Wow, I said family, and look at this, says soul family here. So it doesn't have to be your birth family, but family is clearly significant here in friendships and how you show up in relationships. That is very highlighted and very impressive. You have a lot of people that love you, that look up to you, that feel connected to you. Some of you guys may actually be in a coven, but I know most people probably aren't, but you have a lot of amazing friendships, and the way you show up in friendships and relationships is so impressive, and that's definitely one of the things Spirit is really highlighting here. It's like you're able to show up authentically and also be your true self. It's like you're not a people pleaser or anything like that. You're like you show up really well in relationships, yes. You've really found your tribe. That's beautiful. And if you feel like you haven't for whatever reason, know that you are manifesting that if that's something you're wanting. Oh, okay. The Patron. Mentorship. Finances. That could be like something you're being called to do, to be a mentor, to find a mentor, and that could really help you find your soul family here. But the Patron. I feel like a lot of you guys might have an audience here, or people that really come to you for support. You guys could be healers, teachers, guides in some sort of way. Some of you guys could work in finances. Some of you guys could have really manifested financial abundance in this lifetime, or that's something you're working on, or maybe that's one of the ways you've really moved forward in this life. Is maybe you came from not a lot, or you had some struggles in relationships and finances here, but you were able to come back from that, and you've accomplished so much, and Spirit wants to remind you how far you've come. And I feel like you guys are the type of people, like, if you know you need help, you're willing to seek that out. You're willing to find a mentor, to seek guidance, to seek support. And that's really impressive, because a lot of times these people today, they want to do everything alone, or that's what we're like kind of programmed to do. But you understand the value of community and support and guidance and mentorship, coaching, whatever it is. Wow. I'm laughing because like there's so much emphasis here on your relationships and how you show up. So we have the captain, taking command and teamwork. It's all over your reading that working well with other people. You're able to guide other people and also, seek out help too. You're able to be a leader, take command. You're really a leader here. You're a leader, you're a mentor. I feel like you have a lot of eyes on you. You work well with others. Yes. What makes group number 3 so impressive? The blue jean queen. That's funny. I feel like, yeah, you guys are just your true self. I feel like maybe you're more you dress the way you want. Maybe you're more into casual stuff. You could be like a leader, a boss, a captain, whatever. But you're still pretty chill. And you're definitely your own unique self with Rewild and the blue jean dress here, yes. And then we have the femme fatale. Yeah, you're not afraid to take charge and get what you want. To go after what you want, to lead. You definitely can be tough when you have to be. You come off as very confident. You are a leader. Spirit, tell me more about what makes group number 1 so, or group number 3, sorry, group number 3 so impressive. Addict. So this came, the upright, so the light attributes helps you recognize and confront addictive behaviors. Some of you guys could have overcome addiction in this lifetime, and that is so freaking awesome. And another accomplishment Spirit wants you to give yourself some credit for, whether it be drugs, nicotine, shopping, negative thinking. You've really overcome something. And addiction has so many forms. Again, it doesn't have to be drugs, but it can be, yeah. It's very common these days. Been there. You've overcome this. And you could really be helping other people as well. That could be something you do here. But for a lot of you, it could be multiple things too, but for including mindset, negative thinking. I feel like you've really turned things around in how you think, and that's how you're able to manifest and take charge of your life and make things happen and have this positive mindset, this happy demeanor. And then we have Messiah, serving humanity with humility. Yeah, you guys are humanitarians. You're here to help others, serve others, to guide others. Maybe some of you are life path 9s. I always say that when the word humanitarian comes up, but that is one thing they're known for. But you guys really are leaders. Your leadership ability, your ability to lead other people, all the things you've accomplished in the past, how you show up in relationships, those are all the main highlights Spirit's pointing out and what makes you so impressive, group number 3. Well, let's get some more cards out for you. Spirit, what makes group number 3 so impressive? We have the 2 of Pentacles here. Yeah, a lot of you guys have really accomplished some, or gotten through some financial difficulties. And some of you guys might be like, I still have some sometimes, but look in the past. Spirit's calling you to look backwards and look at all you've gone through. You've really gone through a lot. You've overcome tough times before, and now you're further ahead, and you can overcome anything now. But a lot of you, what you've accomplished is overcoming, financial disarray, and also you've just become more balanced in your life. This doesn't necessarily have to be just about finances. It could just maybe things were really out of whack, a lot of imbalance going on, and now you're able to bring more balance and peace into your life. We had the 5 of Cups in reverse come up. Yeah, I really do feel like a lot of you guys have conquered negative thoughts, negative emotions, and now you're really able to see things more in a positive light, and that's really affected your world so much. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles here. Some of you guys really could have overcome addiction, especially like something like pill form. But again, just take what resonates. But also I feel like now you're able to take charge and put, realize that where you put your attention, that's when you're able to make things happen and manifest what you want. So there was definitely an imbalance that you've overcome in your lifetime. And it really could be an emotional imbalance. You guys really have healed a lot. Some of you guys, just because this was the card for group number 1, and I said group number 1, if you had any pull to group number 1 before, you may want to watch that next. But if not, no worries. But yeah, I feel like that the things, like the reason why Spirit wanted to draw our attention to all the things you've accomplished in the past is because you've really healed. You've healed emotionally, healed from addictions, healed from financial stuff, whatever it is in your situation, all of the above. You've healed your mindset, the way you think about yourself and the world. You've really accomplished a lot. And Spirit wants you to remember that and recognize that, because that is really dang impressive. You've gotten so far in life. You've done so much. You helped so many other people. You show up in this world, your true self, and you show up like authentically and with a like open heart, and you really do serve the people around you just by being you, and also by whatever the work it is you do for a lot of you. So thank you for being you, group number 3. Don't forget how amazing you are. And, Spirit doesn't want us to end here without talking about how you look. You guys are head turners. You are attractive. You really are. Oh yeah, this is funny. Bossy. But this isn't a good way we're talking about. So you guys really are, this is coming up because you're leaders. You're able to take charge with this femme fatale. It's not that you're like necessarily bossy. It's like you don't have, some people don't like being in charge or giving orders or whatever, even though it's part of their job. You're able to do that, and you're able to lead. And you are very brave, which also makes you a great leader. And we have here on the bottom, you're very artistic, and you're very creative, and you're very funny as well. Yes. Wow, you really are pretty dang impressive, group number 3. Look at all these amazing attributes you have, all the things you've accomplished, all the places you've gone. Just think about where you're headed. So amazing. You're amazing, group number 3. So that concludes your reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did get value from this reading, if you did enjoy it, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. Engagement really helps me out, so thank you in advance. And if you'd like to book a private reading, my website is kittyoutsidethebox.com. I'll leave that down below. Thank you so much for being here, group number 3. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3.